Okay, great fucking things everyone, is IT2 again, and today I'm going to be ranting about some things that get on my nerves, and also something that doesn't get on my nerves. And at the same time, I'm going to be opening some books I got in the mail from this used book website I use. So, this could be pretty random. This would be like a Rant-A-Claus video if I still had the software to make the Rant-A-Claus beard and stuff, but first thing, driving. Most people know, like, people tailgate you and they bright light you, that basic kind of stuff like this. But around here, I don't know if this is everywhere. Because now I have like a 20-minute commute to work, and I'm seeing a lot of people at work that I normally never did see people all the time. So I'm seeing things that are like, I'm noticing things that I wouldn't normally have noticed. But like around here, if you you get behind somebody driving slow, and they drive really slow, and it's annoying until you start to pass them. And if you try to pass somebody, all of a sudden they want to race you because they didn't realize they were going slow. And now somehow their redneck pride is on the line and they gotta like speed up and try to not let you get past. It's so childish and stupid. Also, another thing that pisses me off is when you brush your teeth and the toothpaste falls onto your shirt and it bleaches it like this and leaves a dumb spot and makes you look stupid. So anyway, that's one thing. One thing I don't mind so much is yoga pants. Freaking yoga pants are everywhere now. I don't know if this has been going on for a while, or maybe it's a new thing, but like, it's a smorgasbord at work. It's like constant, and you can see everything. I mean, there's a few people that wear panties underneath, but it's like the whole butt, everything is out there on display, and like some people probably shouldn't be wearing yoga pants. I'm seeing like old women wearing yoga pants, like tight, like it's like pantyhose with nothing else over top of it. And like chunky women with big butts. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but like, do you really want everybody seeing your fat ass? But I mean, I guess. I wonder if it's ever going to the point where men are wearing yoga pants and you see their big dick bulges. I mean, that's pretty much what we're seeing. I mean, I don't mind. It's like I get my favorite ones every day. I'm like, oh shit, here comes that girl again. Oh man. Let's see what this first book is here. We got, oh, this is Stephen King, Finders Keepers. Pretty cool cover. I don't really know what it's about. Just Stephen King book. Let's see what else is on my list of things I needed to rant about. Oh, this goes on. I've heard Greek God X on Twitch say this. People who say, like, I'm itching my ass, or I'm itching my face, or I'm itching my ear. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Your ear itches and you scratch it. The word is scratch. You scratch your ear when it itches. You don't itch your ear. You don't itch your ass. What are you talking about, itching your ass? Who says that? Where I've heard a lot of people start to say this, like they're using itch as a verb that they're doing to scratch the itch. But what? Have you never heard of the word scratch? Maybe it's one of those things that made me think I'm in one of those Mandela effect universes that like merged and everything's changed or something. Ah, man, that drives me crazy. Okay, so another thing is, this is a weird situation. You probably saw me on Twitch the other night playing WoW, and I kept fucking thinking somebody was hacking me, and I was getting real pissed off. And what turns out was it was a rogue using Distract, a super high level rogue, and for some reason it doesn't make the sound anymore. You're supposed to hear the sound when they throw the rock or whatever. Because I figured that's what it was. I was like, it's either a rogue throwing rocks at me or somebody's hacked into my keyboard. And I got real pissed off at him and told him I wish they would die and all this other stuff. But that's just my temper. But what's weird was that I had gotten a computer virus or something. I don't know what it was exactly. It was like a process called G.exe running in the background. And it was making my Discord, the audio, where everybody was like cutting in and out. And I started figuring out I had all this this other process running, and it's like related to some kind of backdoor Trojan that like records your screen or your key presses and stuff. I guess it tries to get your information for your credit cards or whatever like that. So I do use my computer for credit card stuff, and I've had to use it for, I think, for ordering these books. So hopefully I got it all cleaned off. So I don't know. But yeah, when that rogue started fucking with me, I thought maybe this is related to that virus. And like maybe somebody really did hack my shit and they're moving my keyboard around, like making it go backwards. But the main thing I want to talk about with that is my temper. Because I feel that I'm allowed to have a temper. I'll tell you why. Haven't had sex in 15 years. Easy as that. So like I see all these dudes, right? And like they're really laid back and chill, and then I realize it's because they have like a girlfriend that they've had forever, or like they've been married forever, and like, oh, that's why they're so fucking chill and laid back, because they know like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna get some pussy later. So why is this gonna bother me? It's like they don't care about shit because they've got it made. But like if you're not getting laid on a regular basis, people are gonna get pissed off a lot easier. So women are really to blame for a lot of the world's problems of like probably all the incel stuff in the school shooting. And I hear that there's supposed to be some kind of like movie premiere of the Joker in Texas or something, that people think that there's going to be a shooting at it like there was at the Batman premiere. That guy shot up the Batman theater, and they're telling everybody to have all these like precautions in place, like where you're going to run if you get attacked and stuff. That's kind of messed up. But yeah, I really envy those guys that have like relationships that they're all laid back and everybody thinks that they're just really good guys. But it's not that they're really good guys, it's that they're guys that have a regular stream of puss. Like I would be a fucking great person if I had a regular stream of puss, but we'll never know. Oh shit, Dr. Sleep. This is the sequel to The Shining. That's a really good condition. This is like brand spanking new too. Looks like it's never been read. But I got it like as a used book. Pretty dope. That's the only two I got today. That's just a few things I wanted to talk about. This is kind of stuff that wasn't a big enough topic to make a whole video about. So, oh, here's a couple of other things. This isn't really a rant. This is some ideas I had. Maybe I shouldn't even put this in a video because somebody might steal it. But I'm too lazy that I'm not going to use this. But anyway, I had a couple ideas for some apps. And this one I wouldn't even use anymore because I kind of stopped eating meat. But around here, like, we have barbecues. I don't know what you guys have other places. But like most fast food places or restaurants, they always have what's on the menu. But barbecues, they run out of stuff around here. Because they'll cook a bunch of barbecue at like noon, and then they'll stay open until about 3 or 4 o'clock. And then they'll start running out, like, oh, we're out of chickens at like 2 o'clock, and we're out of pork chops at 1 o'clock, and then we're out of like shoulder at another time. Usually shoulder is like the last thing they run out of, and like pulled pork and weird stuff like that. But like, if there was an app where you could put like your location and it would show like all the barbecues around you and like what they have still available today, like, oh, who has chicken still, and you could see like, oh, this guy's still got chicken. And then people would leave like notes like, oh, this place doesn't put their sauce on the side or something, or they only do that, or you know, different comments on the barbecue in your area. But like, it wouldn't have to be just barbecue. Like if you're in a different place and maybe they got like fresh fish or something, like they run out of certain kind of fish at a certain time. It seems kind of like specific to barbecue. But I had another idea for an app that you could call Scrounger or Gatherer or something, like one of those like short name, like Flickr, like a name and then like an R or whatever. This will be like an app for people that want to gather nuts, berries, and mushrooms, or roadkill meat. Right? That's what everybody needs. Why has nobody thought of this? Okay, so like, here's the thing. Around here, people run over deer all the time. You see deer on the side of the road. Now that deer is still good meat if you get to it in a certain amount of time. So if you had an app, you're like, put in like, oh, I hit a deer on this road at this place, And then people have the app. They look, oh, there's a deer's been killed over here. So I can go grab this deer real quick and I have some fresh meat. Otherwise, the deer's just going to lay on the side of the road and it goes to waste. Likewise, tomorrow, here's my plans for this weekend, by the way. I know where a walnut tree is. And last year, I didn't get there in time because somebody harvested all the walnuts before I did. But the year before that, I harvested a bunch of walnuts off this walnut tree. It's on the train tracks near where I used to work. And you put your walnuts out on the road or somewhere, and you let them dry, and you husk them, and then you can get the walnuts out. But a bunch of birds and squirrels and shit stole my walnuts, so I didn't really get to do any of that. So this time I'm going to try to get a shitload of them and maybe get like a couple of pounds of walnuts. It's probably going to be 10 or 12 hours of work, and I'll probably make it $30 worth of nuts out of it. It's probably totally not worth the time, but nuts is one of the things that like costs a lot of money. I don't really want to buy nuts, but plus it's something to do and it's fall and it's fun. But like if you had people that know where walnut trees are, you put them in the app, you put in like your area, like here's where all the walnut trees are. Kind of be like playing arcades actually, because they have like pretty much all the same stuff you'd want, like ginseng and chestnuts and like this stuff called poke salad we have around here. Blackberries is big around here. Morel mushrooms, certain kinds of mushrooms in different areas, I guess. So you put in like where you find stuff, or where you found stuff, or where you've hit a deer, or where you know where public walnut trees are, or other kind of trees like hickory nuts. Like I got a persimmon tree in my yard that if somebody wanted to come get my persimmons, they could come get my persimmons, but I don't think they fell yet. What else was recent? I don't know. Well, like walnuts are like late September to October, so I could look up when blackberries usually come out. But that'd be a pretty good idea, I think. An app to know when to get nuts, berries, and shrooms. Mulberries. I guess that's one of the things you could look for. So yeah, that's some of my ideas, some of my rants. I don't know how long this video's been, but I'll see you later.